back. How much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Green. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Back to Curry. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Over Williams. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Outside, Dort. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Clock at 6. Here's Williams for the three, and he's good on the three ball.
Great timing on that play, and Williams with no wasted motion.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a three-point game. Here's Podziemski. Oh, good on the triple. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now here's Williams. A 23-point game for him in the win against Houston. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Moody. Now Podziemski. 11 points for him in that last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Free throw drops for Holmgren. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Here's Podziemski. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Green. Back to Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Dort passes to Hartenstein. It's blocked. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Podziemski with it. Pass to Curry. Fires for three. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 8.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Now a look at the stats for Moses Moody. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 1. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry outside. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there it is for him.
And the scoring just goes up and up every year for Shea. That pull-up jumper, that's confirmation of how good he is.
And so it's Golden State with it after the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself or whiffing a bit on that one.
Down low from 7, and it's blocked. Here's Podziemski. Hasn't made one yet. Curry with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And here is Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Curry. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Green, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the three-pointer from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, Let him get to work.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire five guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry's shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Williams, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Shots good by Williams.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Warriors.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Payton outside. Now Podziemski. Still scoreless. A floater, got a piece of it. Gilgeous Alexander finds Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Williams. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And he makes the first. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And, Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. You know, how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
Now, here's Kuminga. Really struggled in the loss against Cleveland. Puts up a three, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Shot clock at 5. Kuminga with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. And the shot goes in.
That's sort of the natural range for Kuminga, even though he's gotten better with the three.
Now here's Caruso. 8 points his last outing. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
The lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Oklahoma City?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
The free throw off from Holmgren. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Here's Holmgren after the Warriors pick up 3. Wiggins from outside. Warriors with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Post gets it to go.
Outstanding find from J.K. Kuminga's all-around game continues to evolve.
Now here's Waltz. Nothing on the board. Caruso with the ball. Pass to Holmgren. Wiggins, a screen on Kuminga. Here's Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Holmgren hits them both. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Performed last season. Put up about 12 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Here's Payton. Pass to Post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
We talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during a regular season.
Here's Payton after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Inside. Here's Kuminga. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hield against Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Hield.
Clearly a foul.
The Thunder have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Aaron Wiggins.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And he's good on the second. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Kuminga. Off target at the rim.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Hartenstein passes to Wiggins. Wallace kicks to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Wiggins surveying the floor. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Post. To the middle. Puts it up from 7. And he can't bank that one in.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Wallace. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. The first one falls. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Payton passes to Kuminga. Hield outside. Pass to Payton. And here is Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
No good that time. Nice defense from Kuminga. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Oklahoma City on D. 6-point lead. Inside, here's Kuminga.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
He misses the free throw.
And Kuminga is so physical, he'll get a lot of these.
And he sinks the second. The Thunder leading by 5. Wallace dishes to Wiggins. Holmgren with a screen on Heel. And that one's good. Wiggins.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Kuminga. Healed outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Over in the corner, Caruso. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Hield. Outside, Payton. Drills it from outside. Payton's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Hartenstein in at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Post. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Post has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. Williams passes to Joe. Back to Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
The first free throw is good. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And both free throws good for Williams.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
Outside Curry. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Screen by Hartenstein. Williams inside the line. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence, Just keep finding him.
Green passes to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 4 on the shot clock. On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Golden State.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Dort with a screen for Williams. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Warriors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Podziemski. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Here's Joe. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Curry way outside and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Thunder with the lead. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. So they take the lead. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Williams. Pulls it up. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Now, here's Green. Down low. Outside for Curry. Here's Moody. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Williams. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Curry's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Williams. From past the arc. And Moody pulls it down.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Podziemski on the wing. Covered by Joe. Curry outside. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
D.A., the versatility. That is pretty special. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Third is Stephen Curry. And, of course, Draymond Green.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the rejection by Curry.
Hustle, anticipation, those are keys for Steph Curry on blocks like that. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Green. Curry with it. Defended by Dort. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can. Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting you. I mean, any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. That one is no good. Thunder have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Curry with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 28.
Curry was such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pass to Dort. With some arc. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. A three-pointer, no good. The Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Kuminga. Williams can't hit. The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. That one drops for it.
Really showing some strength on that bucket. Kuminga getting more used to finishing through that kind of contact.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Oklahoma City trailing. Wiggins, a screen on Kuminga. Here's Williams. Holmgren wide open. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside Curry. Payton with the screen for Curry. Back to Payton. Pass to Post. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Williams scanning the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Hield.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Williams. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Warriors trail by 3. Payton outside. Kuminga finds Curry. Off target from 3-point range. Oklahoma City's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. On the wing, Hield. Payton passes to Hield. Here's Curry with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Curry's got 31 points.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Now here's Wiggins. 6 points for him. Holmgren with a screen on Payton. Here's Caruso. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Hield. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Good job in the mid-range. Buddy Hield getting squared up and scores.
Holmgren with a screen on Kuminga. Williams can't hit. The Warriors shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Curry's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. It's good. And that's 17 points for Williams.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Podziemski, he's checked in for Gary Payton. Both free throws good from Kuminga. Thunder shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Williams dishes to Wallace. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Podziemski finds Curry. Hield outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Thunder shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Holmgren the pass to Wallace. And it's Caruso, top of the key. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Kuminga. Hield with a screen on Caruso. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Here's Caruso. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hield outside. 41 seconds left now here in the second. To the inside. And it's sent back by Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Wiggins outside. The 3 connects from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Curry from deep three-point land. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Williams for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about this shot. One more time. Round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Warriors trail by 4. And Golden State looking at who they've got. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Moody. And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Dort. No scoring in this one. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3. Warriors shooting about 42% so far. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Back to Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Moody. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Top of the key. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Warriors. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors.
Number 0, Gary Payton II.
So it's the Warriors now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Podziemski. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Podziemski's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Williams for 3. It's good from long range. Williams has got 20.
Yes, but they won drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
The Warriors have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
They set the pick. Dort misses.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Podziemski's shot is good.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Up top, Joe, covered by Peyton. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
And the first one drops. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on screen? Show us your best moves. Let's go! You're on the big screen.
Break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Warriors.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Pass to Peyton. Now Podziemski. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against Los Angeles, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
First one falls for him.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Podziemski. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Here's Moody. Green with a screen on Holmgren. Back to Moody. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up. And, boy, have they.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Free throw good, Moody. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Joe. Buries it from three-point range. Joe's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can see Joe works on this spot, prepares himself to shoot as soon as the pass is on its way.
Payton surveying the floor. Green against Hartenstein. Pass to Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Warriors substitution. Number 21, Quentin Post.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. To the paint. It's picked off. Moody with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Pass to Podziemski. To the middle. Poked loose. Holmgren with the steal. Now Joe. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Moody. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dort. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Dort's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Payton with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Moody. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Moody's got 7 now in this quarter. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Hield comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Joe passes to Holmgren. Here's Dort. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 3. Kuminga sends a screen for Payton. Misses the 3.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14.
A moment here to see some numbers for Payton. Some last season stats for him. 11th in steals. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. First free throw is good.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And so Payton will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a one-point game. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Payton. Into the lane. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
GP2 being a second-generation star, that comes with some challenges, but he's definitely his own man out there on the floor.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Thunder with some changes. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on the second. Thunder have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Pass to post. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga sets a screen for Payton. Here's Moody. He's got 7, 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Moody's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Higgins outside. Here's Wallace. Here's Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
And he makes the first.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And so he hits both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Payton the bounce pass. Wiggins in the post. Kuminga on him. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren.
Number 8, Jalen Williams.
Warriors leading by 3. Pass to post. On the wing, Hield. Back to Moody. And here is Hield. Back to Kuminga. Launches it. Wiggins with the rebound. Thunder have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. The Thunder shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Wallace finds Williams. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Williams against Kuminga. Williams with the block. It's stolen by Kuminga. And good that time. Kuminga's got 11 points.
With his finesse and his power, Kuminga can make it real tough inside.
Williams in the post. Defended by Kuminga. Wallace looking for an opening. Traps in the tray. He has 5. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Payton with the screen. Hield can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Wiggins. Williams with the ball. Back to Wiggins. Inside. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Caruso against Hield. Down low. Here's post. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And credit Buddy on that play. The correct read, setting up his teammate.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Pass to Caruso. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Second, the Warriors.
Awesome rim protection from them last year, and it was because of one thing. They commit to intimidating anyone that comes in the lane.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Wallace with the screen on Hield. Caruso kicks to Williams. Wallace the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Wallace against Curry. And it's Wallace penetrating.
First personal foul. At the line for 2. Wallace.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
On its way from Curry for 2. Can't nail the jumper. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Warriors on top, leading by just 1. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Warriors trail. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Releases. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Cason Wallace. Holmgren finds Joe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Now for an update on Isaiah Hartenstein's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Thunder. And after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. He's definitely out for this game, and they said there's a chance he could miss a few more games as well. We obviously hope it's fewer games, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, great, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Joe Good.
This is Joe's role. He's out there to space the floor with his outside skill.
Pass to Post. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Curry against Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball's knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Puts up a deep three. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 4. Now Joe. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Hield with the bucket.
And Buddy Hield has great strength at his size. Stocky, but he finds a way to push through the defense.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, we see Draymond Green take a lot of threes. He doesn't make a lot of threes, but we see him take them. That time, knocks down the J.
Here's Joe. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got assist number 8 now on the night.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Moody. Just 5 to shoot. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Holmgren the pass to Joe. Here's Williams. Tries it from 19. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Williams, patient, smart, just taking what the defense allows.
Outside Curry. Now, here's Moody. Covered by Joe.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Moses Moody. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Zhang's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's checked in. And he can't hit the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Kuminga the pass to Green. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Green with a screen on Williams. With the drive. Count that one.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Holmgren with a screen on Curry. For 3, Williams. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side Curry. And stolen by Zhang. Pass to Holmgren. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga finds Podziemski. Outside Curry to take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. The Thunder's gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Curry outside. Curry buries the corner 3.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Outside, Dort. Williams for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got 30.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Podziemski with it. Outside Curry. The 3-ball. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Inside. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Kuminga heading to the hoop. And Kuminga throws it down.
There's where Draymond Green just completely disrupts a possession. He reads the offense well and takes a good calculated risk.
Here's Zhang. Green with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Warriors also making a change. Kevin Knox is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Clock at 6. Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Now here's Curry. There's the three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Here's Williams. Pass to Dort. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Dort's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Oklahoma City. Dort against Curry. Now here's Green. Here's Podziemski. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Podziemski's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso sets the screen for Holmgren. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Well, that kind of activity from Kevin Knox is going to pose some problems for the defense.
Shooting for Golden State, Kevin Knox the second. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. On a heel, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. Good on both. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Green.
Draymond Green. Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Thunder, Williams. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Warriors. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Warriors lead it. Fade away. Dort grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. The three. Warriors with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Now here's Williams. Fades back. Good. Nothing but net. Williams has got 10 points in the quarter.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And the Thunder making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 43 points. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
From 13, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Dort. Williams has got 18 points now here in the second half. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Warriors trail. Curry looking it over. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder shooting about 47% here in the fourth.
Moses Moody for personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding him.
Right side Curry. Pass to Podziemski. to the wing right side. Moody. And the Warriors miss again. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. For three, Holmgren. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Curry can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but to be just enough to keep him on a rhythm.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Curry. Here's Dort. And they go to the intentional foul.
Moses Moody. His 5th personal foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Dort. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's off as well, so he misses both. Timeout called the Warriors. 20 seconds left in the game. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And so here is Golden State. It's Curry outside. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Hield outside. Shoots over Holmgren. Good! 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Williams.